Hey y'all, come check out Royal Caribbean's Voyager of the Seas. Let's take a deck-by-deck look at what makes Voyager of the Seas so awesome. We'll start at the bottom and work our way up.
At Journeys Justified, we turn your Disney and cruise travel dreams into unforgettable experiences. Our expert planning takes the stress out of travel so you can focus on creating magical memories with your family.
We're going to skip decks 1 and 2. Deck 1 is home to the ship's medical center, and deck 2 is primarily staterooms. Now that we've covered that, let's start exploring with deck 3. Deck 3 is probably one of my favorites, simply because this was our entrance into the main dining room. Deck 3 also has Studio B, the ship's versatile entertainment venue. It's not just for ice shows, there is free ice skating for your family as well. On deck 4, you'll find the Tavern Bar. The Art Gallery. And the casino. Isn't the Royal Theater beautiful? This is the home to headliner shows. Let me give you a quick, honest review. As someone who really loves musical theater and has seen tons of Broadway shows, I didn't have super high expectations going into the cruise ship's headliner show, but I was pleasantly surprised. It's not Broadway, of course, but it is still a lot of fun. The cast brought great energy, the sets and lighting were impressive for a ship, and you could tell everyone on stage was giving it their all. While it might not blow theater lovers away, it's definitely an entertaining way to spend an evening on board. At Schooner Bar, you will find live music and entertainment. Moving on to deck 5, this is where you'll find the Shore Excursions desk. We used their services several times and the staff was extremely helpful and great to work with. You'll also find guest services, and we had to go there a couple times and our issues were solved relatively quickly. If you see Claudia, go straight to her, she's the best. On deck 5, you have the Royal Promenade, which is basically the ship's main hangout spot. It's kind of like a floating street with shops and bars, snacks, and live entertainment that just pops up throughout the day. And whether you're people watching, grabbing a drink, or just soaking in the energy, the promenade is always alive with something going on. One of the go-to spots here is Cafe Promenade, where you can grab all-you-can-eat pizza pretty much any time that you're craving a slice. It's super casual and perfect for a quick bite between activities. We also caught some live music in the Star Lounge. When the orchestra played, it felt way too loud for the smaller space, which took away from the experience a bit. But when the duo performed with just a keyboard and vocals, it was spot on. It had a great vibe and was perfect volume for the room. On decks 6 through 10, you'll find a variety of staterooms. And if you'd like to see a video of a stateroom, check out our social media channels for a closer look. Deck 11 has Sprinkles, which is the ship's ice cream station. Just a heads up, there's only one and it's staffed, so sometimes there's a bit of a wait. I really would have loved to see a self-serve option or more stations around the ship, but still, ice cream is ice cream. Deck 11 really is a guest favorite. It features the main pool deck with 2 pools and several whirlpools, perfect for sunbathing or joining the poolside games. All right, so we're heading into the Windjammer, which is the go-to buffet on every Royal Caribbean ship. If you're hungry, this is where you want to be. It's got a little bit of everything: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and it's open most of the day and you can always find something good. In the morning, they've got the classics: eggs, bacon, pancakes, French toast, even made-to-order omelets if you're feeling fancy. And check out this view. You can sit by the window and just zone out while you eat. Windjammer's just got a laid-back vibe. No reservations, no stress, just grab a plate, take your time, and enjoy. If you're craving a good steak while on board, Chop's Grill on Deck 11 is the place to check out. It's the ship's steakhouse with a cozy and slightly fancy feel. I actually ordered a steak from Chop's and had it served in the main dining room, and it was delicious, super tender and full of flavor. It was definitely a nice little upgrade if you're looking to treat yourself one night. Welcome to the Solarium, your peaceful escape. Tucked away at the front of the ship on Deck 11, the Solarium is the adults-only oasis designed for ultimate relaxation. Unfortunately, on the Voyager, adults only actually means 16 and above, but thankfully I didn't ever really see any teenagers hanging out there. The Solarium has the most comfortable loungers and gentle music. There's also a nearby cafe that offers healthy snacks and refreshing beverages throughout the day. Adventure Ocean is Royal Caribbean's complimentary youth program. There is so much to look forward to, from science experiments to theme parties and art projects and action-packed games. There are age-specific programs tailored just for your kiddos. They're separated into 2 different age groups. There is 3 to 5 years old and then 6 to 11 years old. Each group enjoys hands-on activities and age-appropriate fun in their own vibrant, secure space. I had a 75-minute deep tissue massage at the Vitality Spa, and the massage itself was so good. It was super relaxing, great pressure, exactly what I needed. But there is a downside. The spa is actually right next to the kids club, so you can hear kids laughing and yelling and really just living their best lives the whole time. And on top of that, it's also under the sports court. So there was a fair amount of like thumping and running around overhead. Not exactly the peaceful vibe that you'd expect for a spa, but still a great treatment if you don't mind a little background noise. This is the fitness center on Voyager of the Seas. If you're trying to balance out the buffet or just keep your routine going, this is the spot. Lots of cardio equipment, treadmills, bikes, ellipticals, and most of them face these big windows so you can work out and stare at the ocean. Not a bad trade-off. There's also a solid mix of machines and free weights. Nothing super fancy, but it's more than enough to get a good workout in. They've got group classes too, yoga, spin, and stretching. Some are included and some cost a little extra. Okay, if you're looking for some adrenaline on your cruise, this is the FlowRider. It's basically a surfing and bodyboarding simulator on a cruise ship. Pretty amazing, huh? You don't need a reservation, just check the daily schedule, show up, and they'll walk you through it. And don't worry, there's a friendly crew to help you out, even if it's your first time. Even though the living room is on deck 12, the only entrance is from deck 13, right beside the FlowRider. This is the living room, the teen-only hangout spot. It's a laid-back space just for teens, ages 12 to 17. There's a mix of stuff going on, video games, music, movies, even some group activities if you're feeling social, or you can just hang out and do your own thing. All right, heading up to one of the coolest spots on the ship, the Viking Crown Lounge. If you've never been, it's definitely worth checking out. The views are absolutely fabulous. During the day, it's really quiet, which makes it great for reading a book and having a drink. And then at night, it turns into more of a party scene with a bar and sometimes live music or a DJ. Right next door is Izumi, serving sushi and Asian-inspired cuisine. And tucked away at the very top, deck 15, is the Skylight Chapel. It's super peaceful up here, small, quiet, and perfect if you're looking for a little break from the buzz of the ship. The skylight lets in natural light during the day. It's a beautiful spot for weddings, vow renewals, or just a moment of reflection. That wraps up our whirlwind tour of Voyager of the Seas. From heart-pounding adventures to relaxing lounges and family fun, this ship truly has something for everyone. Thanks for joining me and enjoy the journey.